In 2016, Valve released the VR tech demo, The Lab. The Lab is a collection of 8 minigames and is all largely Aperture Science themed. But there was plans for a 9th minigame, internally dubbed Shooter. Thanks to the final hours of Half-Life Alyx, we now know that Shooter was to take players into City 17 as a shooting gallery type event, where the player would fight back against Combine soldiers. The minigame was not intended to feature a sprawling story or massively add to Half-Life's world, though the player was to be a member of the Resistance. They would start in a chamber similar to a Star Trek holodeck before transitioning to the minigame itself. As well, at one point in the minigame, a Strider was to appear. Shooter was not added to the lab due to development time. However, we do have just over a minute of footage of gameplay to see what it looked like. Although described as using pre-existing Half-Life art, it should be noted that some of these assets would end up in Half-Life Alyx, like these building details, and the weapon firing sound effects in the final street scene come from CSGO. In the end, Shooter would be a prelude of sorts to the internal tech demo E1M1, which would be created just prior to the release of the lab.